Alright mate, Slimy here, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. Last episode we did kind of intend to go into the little cave up north, but yeah, the Bestiary. We really tried to fill out the Bestiary and it took like way too long. Anyway, luckily, in this cave there really isn't like too many new unique creatures to watch out for, so we should have an easier time. We are actually being ambushed by goblins right now, which isn't an issue. Actually, I've just realised we should probably go back and heal. Because oh, it'll make sense later. We can just blow these goblins up. They're taking the time with this, to be honest. We're just kind of going to atomize the goblins. Except for that one, he survived. He won't survive that, though. We ended him quite swiftly, I'd say. So I'm just going to run out more goblins. Destroy them on sight. Look, Cecil's nearly dead and that's why we need to heal. But I'm just going to quickly nip outside for a bit of a nap. And now that we've used the tent, we're all healed up. And that's the thing with tents. Tents can only be used on the overworld and in certain areas of dungeons. Now, if we don't get... I was just about to say, as long as we don't get assaulted by goblins, we should be fine. And there's that move that I wanted to show off, the counter move. When sword rats killed with, well not killed, hit with damage that doesn't instantly destroy them on sight, they use Needle, which is just kind of a stronger counter move. But other than that, the sword rats really aren't anything. Hopefully we will see that other enemy at some point. And it's more goblins! Hooray! And the goblin army invaded somewhere. You know, that's oddly relevant because Terraria actually takes a lot of inspiration from Final Fantasy. I'm actually convinced the shadow armor in Terraria is actually based on... Oh, turn back! Who's there? Actually based on Cecil's armor? I could be wrong, but I don't know, it might be the case because I'm pretty sure... well, one of the classes in Terraria is actually outright inspired by a character in this game, and I'm not going to say who it is because I think they might be showing up pretty soon. Yeah, that's me going the wrong way. What is it with me today and going like the wrong way? Here we go. We've got the flying eyes and... But why are these called flying eyes when the other big eyeball thing is? And Insectus, but the flying eyes really aren't anything. And Insectus just, they can count with Osmos, which we don't really need to worry about right now because Osmos just drains MP. I've already been up here, you dumps. But yeah, today I've just been having like a really dumb time with just like overall getting lost in games that I have played a lot of, which is honestly impressive. Yeah, but we're supposed to be going this way, you idiot. At this point, we're going to end up needing to be healed. The cave's only short though, so we don't really need to worry too much. I love how one of the goblins just did like 1 damage, like why bother at that point? goblin should have just turned around and walked out. He would have lived. But now we can get this chest I was really eager to get. There's probably no in it of interest either. Oh, we got attacked by 6 goblins again. This is going to be the episode where we get attacked by 6 goblins multiple times in one cave. Yeah, that's one thing now I wanted to bring up. That, like I was shocked at those called flying eyes, I'm normally used to seeing them called eye-winged moths. The reason why I bring it up is because this is the first game where I actually like typed out notes for. And I feel like with an RPG game like this, you want to type out notes. Just keep it to the side. I love how, like, Kane's got a spear and he's just bonking people on the head with it. We're getting a lot of tents out of this, so we don't really need to worry too much about healing stuff. And there's another tent! And there's more goblins! To be honest, goblin is like one of my favourite words. I don't know why, but it just is. I like calling literally anything goblins, and I don't know why. Potion, we got once. I like how he shape-shifted into Kane. Speaking of them potions. Knights of Baron, where are you? Leave now or suffer the consequences. Show yourself! You choose to ignore my warnings? Yeah, whatever. We have to get to Mist, we're not turning back. So be it. I'm not good at reading these out, the mist is gathering. And that is a really cool effect. I don't remember seeing that before, but here we are, the Mist Dragon, the first boss of the game. And it's kind of a simple boss, really. It does have one trick up its sleeve, which I'll explain whenever it gets round to it, but it's not really too much to worry about, really. And there it is. The dragon turns into mist. Now, for a set amount of turns, the dragon will stay as mist, but if you actually hit it, it will actually counter-attack. So that's why I'm not doing anything right now. Might seem like I've just paused the game, but in actuality, I'm waiting for that. Oh, I accidentally pressed defend with Kane. I actually wanted to press jump, but well, that wasn't effective. Normally, like the DS version, I'm pretty sure it's weak to darkness. And I want Kane to bounce down before it turns back into mist. And you attack it, and is it going to turn into mist, or just hit it again? And I'm like trying to like get in this thing's mind. I know it's kind of stupid saying that I'm trying to get this thing's mind, but like we may as well like take a drink quick. I've got my Dr. Pepper here, just like I actually have a new mat, so I can't like angrily throw me can on the floor. And we can hit it again. We probably didn't even need that heal because it's not even like doing a lot of damage. Also, here's a fun thing I may as well bring up. This battle music, by the way, was actually used in Mario RPG's Legend of the Seven Stars, bit of a tongue twister, for the secret boss Culex. So if you think you've heard that theme before, that's why. Kane's still up there. He just disappeared. I think Kane is. Oh wait, there he is. I was gonna say, I think Kane is just like keep going up. He's going up into the stratosphere. We didn't even need to punch him up. He just sent himself up. So anyway, let's further on our adventure, and we're at the town of Mist. So that ring's glowing. Seems a bit ominous. Okay, now that's just more ominous than usual. I mean, it was called the Ring of Bomb, guys. Let's be honest. It was kind of well obvious that he wanted you to do that. Very mean though, but he did give us something called the Ring of Bomb. He didn't question it, Cecil, and you have kind of orphaned this little girl. We did actually mention the Summoner class before, and here we go. So she's saying, "You killed my mum's dragon?" And they didn't know that would happen. And Cain is, yeah, Cain, I don't think you should be murdering a child. But as you can see, Cecil really is going against the King's orders now. And Cain is saying he's actually going to join us. I mean, yeah, the place is dangerous. The whole thing's on fire. You set the girl's house on fire, I think. Actually, maybe not. She might live in the house at the top, but obviously the girl doesn't want to come with us because we literally just burnt down her entire town. I do want to say that in the DS version of this, we're not going to attack a little girl. In the DS version of this scene, it is like fully voice acted, and she actually screams like just a really powerful scene where she screams like, "I hate you," and like, I don't know, I just want to say it's like really dramatic, but in the best way, which is understandable because she is just a little kid. And seems like we've been cut off from Cain. And she seems to be unconscious, so we may as well, seeing as that she's unconscious, we may as well just like bring her with us, because I don't know, that seems to took all the energy out of her. Don't know where this little forest is though on the map, because evidently there is no forest there. And we've got to head on through the desert to the nearest town, and we got interrupted. Desert Sahagins or Sahagin or whatever, straight up the top from Dungeons and Dragons. I do kind of like the whole idea of the fishman creature though. Not too sure why they're in the desert though, but yeah, we just kind of blasted them to pieces. And this is the city of Kaipo. We got to find a place for this little girl to rest. And Cecil just automatically brings us to an inn, so that's kind of like easy. And he just gave us that for free, which is alright. So Cecil's wondering if she's alright, and this is where we get the revelation as to who she is. Maybe it was a bit premature into leading into that, because I thought maybe she'd say something, but considering I've played this game like 8 or 9 times now, I think. But yeah, we are kind of being harassed by the general of King of Darren, and obviously Cecil's not gonna let them hurt this kid. These guys, they are kind of literally nothing. They are one of the most nothing enemies in the entire game. So we're just going to go with the old reliable of just blasting them. Didn't kill them though. There is one unique thing about the soldiers and the generals. I think it's the general, but when there's no more of the soldier or the general left, they just kind of leave. I think it's called flee or escape or something like that. But they are kind of like not really important. Maybe I shouldn't have, like, first of all, I really shouldn't have just like dumped on him that hard because they did take me down to low health. Retreat, there we go. But I also I was gonna say they actually were doing a bit of damage to me. Just hit us with the "Are you okay?" question. Well, that was actually her hitting him with it, which is just promising that thing. He's going to protect her and that, or not hurt her, or I don't know. I wasn't paying attention because I was doing the silly voice. This is Rydia. Now Rydia is a summoner, and I think in the DS versions of this game she actually starts at like level 5, but in this version of the game she actually starts at, oh, we've walked all the way over there just to say we're all set. She starts at level 1, and now she actually doesn't start off with magic, but unlike Cecil, you actually can see she has a slot for magic. This woman is kind of in the way. Grandma, can you please move? And this is where we can just like buy some more stuff. I am actually going to buy a few Phoenix Downs because they'll come useful later. I don't think there's anything up here for us. Control sounds kind of loud. There, I've not been able to speak properly today, it seems. Let's go to Fabul, which leads east of Damsian. There's an old man in the water cavern. And Adelaide's cave. But that's actually the thing, it's pretty much told us about some upcoming locations. So that character that I actually mentioned about that was a inspiration for a whole thing in Terraria, that's Rydia. I won't really elaborate too much more because there is more stuff coming up. So I don't really think there's anything that we need to buy here. I am again checking the pots just for anything unique. Hey, water serpents, that's kind of interesting. Mention of a guy called Sage Teller. Ooh, some damsel from Baron. Let's take it to a house. Moving it to the back row. And the game's already done it for us. Now, essentially this game is like a row system, which you can access through order. And basically what it is there's 2 formations, 3 at the front, 2 at the back, or 2 at the front, 3 at the back. Now, typically, your mages have lower defense, so you'd want to put them at the back. Essentially, being in the back row means you'll do less attack damage, but you also take less damage from attacks. You can also give her a staff instead of a rod, which is just like a direct upgrade, so we're just going to do that. We should have really just equipped her with it then. And basically you want to put your mages in the back row because, well, they take less damage and mages don't really have the best like defense. They're also not reliant on attack damage. Ooh, seems important. And there we go, it's Rosa. Now obviously I knew all this all along. And he's just going to say that to her, and he's going to elaborate that to cure desert fever we need a sand ruby. But right now it seems like we're kind of stuck in the desert. We do actually kind of want to get some levels on Rydia, and this is where the row system will kind of come in handy. Now we have actually seen one of the enemies. There is actually 3 enemies that we can encounter here. You know, 3 new ones. Just as long as Rydia doesn't get like instant KO'd, then we should be fine. And I think she should just level up to level 2 after this fight. And as you can see, she's learned Blizzard and Cure, which went straight to level 3 actually. Now Blizzard is our first elemental spells. Now there is actually, I accidentally hit automatic attack button, which will just automatically do the last, attack that you had queued up. I was thinking about cure the spell. Essentially, there's elements in this game, and the 3 main ones in this entire series are fire, ice, and lightning. Disturb not the harmony of fire, ice, and lightning. We've got these enemies again, and we can actually attack them with Ridia. I don't think she'll do that much damage, but you'll get to see the first look at what she can do. See, Osmos there is a counter that they can do if they're hit by magic attacks. Now, as you can see, Ridia has no more mana left, so she would have only got to use like 2 spells. But in Final Fantasy there is Fire, Thunder and Blizzard, and I am actually going to heal back up, because while Ridia is kind of in danger of just being like straight knocked out, because she's only like what, level 4, and I do want to get her some levels. I think she can just knock that out with us. I was going to say I think she could, but I don't know why, I could kind of tell that she was going to just like miss, and I don't know what made me think, oh, she's going to miss with that. And we're just going to run into Kaiko and get healed. Now that last heal was completely free because the guy saw the state that Ridia was in. 50 gil isn't too much. Did we actually check these over here? I don't think we did we? As now we know. But yeah, Ridia will essentially end up gaining more mana as she, MP as she levels up, because now she's got, I think, what, 6 casts of any basic magic spell. She also learned Cure and Sight. I don't think Sight really does much in this version of the game, because I think all it really does is show you a map of whatever dungeon you're in. Now I really shouldn't have done that, because they steal MP. And they stole all my MP. Funny though how my MP completely evaporated from one use of it, but the second one... Wait, no, the second one might have hit Cecil, so... Actually, I'm not entirely too sure. I do want to try and encounter... Again, there is 2 enemies that I want to encounter here. One of them is a rare enemy. It is quite a powerful one. I know in the DS version it is like genuinely really dangerous to come across it. But like I said, I do want to try and complete the Bestiary. There is no real goal for completing it. Well, not goal, reward for completing it, but it is just kind of a... It's just one of them things that I like doing it. It's probably the Pokemon player in me that really likes doing it. Now, some enemies do have elemental weaknesses, but we won't really be seeing that just right now. In the DS version of this game, these guys and another enemy that we've not saw yet are actually weak to the ice. Blizzard, I mean. But in general, the way that it works is that certain enemy types will be weak to certain... We are really not having any luck with these enemies today. Then again, we've not really been having luck with the enemies over the course of the series, which is a whole 2 episodes. But you get me point. Now, there is that underground waterway that we could very easily go to, just like right now, but I'm going to hold off on that. So if you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. I kind of like signed off without warning, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye!